not on really county business, they would be at the end of the, agenda for the forum, so we need to put that in our rules too. It has to be an agenda item only for public forum on the first public forum.
Right, and we're not.
In the work session.
Yeah, and we're not discussing anything until after public forum occurs.
But then are you getting into a freedom of speech thing of you can come at any point and say whatever you want by saying you can only talk about something that has to do with an agenda item?
No,
You can
somebody
still
else
talk
does it.
later on, but we're only taking comments on the agenda item first.
There's nowhere required
That's
that we give public the
Yeah.
chance to speak. It's just
That's-
to be there at a public meeting.
That's-
It's a privilege, it's not a right, it's a
That's-
privilege.
Carson's exactly correct, that there is, the state law says the public has the right to attend, but they don't have the right to speak. And you'd be surprised how many county commissions do not have public forum.
Sure. So, we sort of blended two different items. We went into public forum and how that's rearranged. That's, I would think, one separate issue, other than section P consent calendar, which is all another issue. So, let's just stick with public forum for a second. So, on the work session, you're saying a potential rule change could say, since it's broken into two sections, comments on the agenda items are in the first session of public forum, and then open it up again, of course, at the end of the meeting, and any for other business.
When people sign up to speak, don't they say, this is what I wanna speak about? When they
Sometimes.
just-
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, can we just make that the standard of what are you speaking on, and Drew can take it down?
She asks, but they don't always answer.
So if they don't answer, then they can go to the end.
Yeah, and one of the other things too is that,
So you're not
some
gonna.
of our rules we are good about enforcing, some of our rules we don't enforce at all.
Yeah.
So for instance, it says in our rules, you have to give your name and your residential address. Half the group last week said,
No.
I don't wanna give my address. So
Yeah.
in that case, technically could say, well, the
Yeah.
mic's cut off, then you go home and you don't talk to us, but then, holy cow, would that be, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think it's
I
appropriate.
had people ask me to change that actually, because they don't like giving their address.